So last night on my live, somebody we were talking about the spiky humans and people getting attacked by umbrellas and spearfish in the groin. And now somebody said, "Oh, I'm waiting for the dolphins to start attacking." Biting dolphin attacks swimmers, raising alarms. Don't go near it. Think a human was spiking. On another point, experts warn California of a disaster larger than any in the world history. So have I for several years. I was just a little bit early, I guess. Been warning my folks in Fresno and the San Joaquin Valley that they're fixing to get flooded out. Since I noticed the moon was on its side and moved out of the San Joaquin Valley 12 years ago, I had no idea tribulations began and ends 10 and a half years after that began. So, here we are, 10 and a half years after they rolled out the mark, and the mark came around. Now we're looking at civil war and nukes. We're following the script real well. Funny, Crown Vatican still runs the globe. They There's your spiky shooter. They literally run the globe. Crown Vatican DC Corporation. Oh, looks like some more goddamn horrible things because fuck fires going on and shit. And I'm telling you, your roof is going to catch on fire. People keep an eye out for it. Jesus. Oh, what's coming from China? I've already told you. China, Russia, and North Korea will nuke us in tandem in the same emergency announcement that will give you 20 minutes. Nightmares, human spiking everywhere. Housing recession. You ain't even seen nothing yet. Your house is going to burn down. So I told you a couple years ago, showed you where the grain was dying, and you've seen this year they're even reporting the grain's dying all over the place, except for Scientific Lee's farmer across the street from them. Uh, Folks in Canada, you know what? You're 1,000 miles above the fucking corn belt, and it died. It died for the last 3 years. Your gardens are starting to fucking shit out this week, or this week. I told you they're going to take control of the chain, so it looks like they did this food shortage thing, and they took control of, Donald Trump signed it, the control of all supply chains with his peacetime acquisition order for the nation, handed it to Biden, and they have surely taken control of all the supply chains. Notice how everything's short in the stores now, not just your food, because they can't have you thinking it's just the food. Duh. I've told you about this a long time. What do you need to know? So your Constitution is very clear that every 4 years the states will gather and select a third party named the Electoral College, which is solely responsible for the electing of the president and vice president, regardless of the vote. Uh, in black and white, and then there's a period right there in your constitutional book. It tells you have no fucking voice. However, Trump people are convinced that they got him in there and didn't vote hard enough, and the establishment's against him. You know what? The whole thing could be blamed on him that you're blaming on Biden. Biden can't even tie his shoes. Trump can, and he came in here and signed us over and locked us down and fucking did all the shit that you're blaming Biden on. Trump started it. He also gave 400 billion to our fucking same enemy, the Saudis, that Obama gave 100 billion to. You were freaking the fuck out. What makes it any difference except that, oh, it's 4 times the goddamn high treason, 4 times the bullets shooting at your son, huh, or daughter. You got anybody in the military? You just fucking paid for them and waved your flag and fucking hurrahed for it. How you like me now? Your first lady is an Epstein call girl. Was while Trump was in there. Everybody looking for everybody connected to Epstein. How about the fact that Epstein had a house 1 mile from Trump's Mar-a-Lago where Epstein recruited his women from? Trump met Melina while she was prostituting for Epstein. Jeffrey, I have warned you since I stepped down as top senatorial investigator about the Civil War and the nukes dropping. Three suns radiation, microwave radiation cooking you, your planet, your house, your trees. They're hollow and burning, like I said they would be, long time ago. We're experiencing flash drought. Right after rain, it droughts because you're having a lot of UV microwave energy. How can you see this? Well, in the afternoon, when you're traveling north and south, you will notice that the vehicle in front of you has two shadows, one on each side of the vehicle. Yes, that light is shining, but you can't see it in your eyeballs, only the interaction with particles. It's called an ultraviolet sun, and it is on the opposing side of our sun and creates a shadow on the other side of the vehicles. You will be able to detail which shadow is which, and also know in your own fucking head you shouldn't have a shadow casting towards the sun, but you do. They're not lying. It's climate change. But it's not global warming. That's why they stopped saying it. The entire solar system is warming because we have three suns. Two of them they haven't told you about, unless you can read those walls. I'd go to my bit sheet and check it out. Now, see bit shoot here? Take you back to the way I found it. I looked up BitChute, then I came over here and looked up BitChute, and I clicked on BitChute. I clicked in here, said angry catfish, and I clicked on angry catfish, and I was like, damn, maybe I should go to the bottom of this page and work my way up if I really want to know what's going on. Because the man's told me in several fucking videos, go to this page and look at from the bottom up and see what's really going on. I've told you, I told you, I told you, I told you, and I told you. I told you, and then I told you some more. And I'm telling you again, go here if you want to fucking learn. Utilize this often. For every word I speak, you should be, boom, having a search bar open. Rule number one, if you're going to comment over here, you should really have done your homework because you might get blocked. If you sit over here and spew lies that you heard on a different channel, that feeds you antifreeze without so much as looking up, oh, I don't know, Tiamat and seeing that it was completely destroyed, then I'm just going to have enough of you at one point. Who knows? Maybe your first comment. Hang you up, pin you up on top, call you a troll, get mean with you, and see what you got to say. You need to do your homework. You are a fucking grown adult, okay? You don't need me to hold your hand. If you have a question about anything I say, you should be able to come up with 32,900,000 results to tell you about Earth's axis shifting. Got the point? I don't have time to waste on your fucking stupid questions that I have answered in detail. You should be required to grow up and look at it for yourself. Or go outside and look at your north horizon tonight. I don't know, about midnight. Tell me what you see out there. Hmm? Big ass fucking shadow. Yeah, that's a planet. How's your Schumann feeling? You know what this square pattern means? How about this crunchy crunch over here? Yeah, your Schumann's freaking out right now, ain't it? Different charges up front than fucking in the fucking sun's wind. You see the tornadic activities in the wind pushing against the sun and the back of you, because there's real objects back here that we watched creep up from way back here where this was never happening 3 years ago when CERN was shut down, and we watch them creep up and in our sky, because if you see them here, they're really there in your sky too. And we let it get inside lunar orbit and be all like, oh my God, that motherfucker's huge, and we've been watching it, not really saying a whole lot outside of the live, just letting you fucking fools over here fucking argue and shit and act like you fucking know something. Go to your north horizon and look, you piece of fucking dirtbag. Take yourself a fucking chair with you and sit down. It makes me get vertigo. It's so fucking big. Got any more questions?